Hello film dudes and dudettes, it's Nick here and thought I'd bring you another update as to how I'm going so far on the Beauty and the Beast parody, hopefully comedy, hopefully people will find it funny. A little short we filmed last week, just over a week ago now. The short itself, I'm getting a lot happier with how it's kind of cutting together and how it's playing. I've started laughing at it, that's always a good sign. So now is really the tough part. Now is really the time-consuming and mind-numbing part, which is the many visual effects. In fact, I've got to show you how many visual effects I've got to do. This is how many visual effects we have to work through, and according to this, I will be finished sometime next year. 42, excuse me, not 30, 42 visual effects. But I think once you're in the rhythm for how a lot of these shots are going to go, a lot of these shots are, adding flame to our Lumiere character, our Candleman. And so essentially, once you've got the right look for that, it's kind of just replicating it and tracking and adding in the flame as you need it to move in different places. So, I'm hoping that when I get into that, it's not too crazy. So I've really just put a lot of time the last couple of days, or as much time as I can afford over the weekend, to put into the first and what might be the last shot as well. And I wanted to really start this off with the idea that we're in this castle space, somewhere in the Alps in Europe, maybe it's snowing, I don't know, and really trying to again place this film in that kind of environment. And of course, I thought it would we should pay homage to the castle that I think actually inspired the original Disney castle you see in their logo, the Neuschwanstein castle. Apologies for the terrible pronunciation. If we want to place it there, we need this flying shot. Maybe we fly through the text of Beauty Lady in the and Beast Face, but I was struggling a lot with that. There's a few ways you can go about it. You can have fake castles. You can have 2D plates where the background it's almost like a traditional kind of what do they call it, diorama. So I actually found some great drone footage of the castle in winter, which is great. And so right now it's trying to get that looking as nice as possible without it taking too long, of course. That kind of speaks to the design of the titles of the actual Beauty and the Beast live action film, tie it in with our drone footage, and see that hopefully people understand that, yeah, we're there by the time we get into the castle. So it's taken a little while, but I think the result should be pretty good. Whoa. Careful. Well, as you can see, I'm kind of setting up to film in this very pokey room. We'll see how we go. I'm about to break a lot of film rules. I've got Shay coming over. You might remember Shay being one of the creepy clowns from the viral Halloween short film sketch we did. Of course, because I think Shay's a very funny guy, I thought it'd be a good opportunity to use him in Beauty and the Beast. I kind of need two more actors, really. I need someone to be the teapot that kind of reacts to Lampman on fire and reacts to Belle, Beauty Lady, some way. I need someone to play a chair as well. And so Shay's going to play the chair for us. I'm setting up green screen. If you are into visual effects or audio or post-production in any way, please stop watching, because I'm in a tiny room. I'm doing a million things wrong with this right now. The audio is not going to sound great, but it's okay because we can kind of, we just have to work with what we got, basically. Yeah, now pretty much round out Saturday, or rather back into back into the shots again. So just trying to get the last kind of bits done before he turns up. Who is it?
How are you, mate?
It's a chair. Good, mate.
It's a chair.
That bloody time it takes to set up one shot is so ridiculous. Turning Shane into his chair.
It's been a lifelong ambition of mine to be the face of a chair, and my dream has come true. Many years people have been wondering how does Nick come up with these ideas, but proof's in the pudding.
Exactly right.
Well, check this out. We've got my face.
It's crashed. My glasses broke. I hate when you've got to revert back to old glasses. Oh well. Goodbye, glasses. So, struggling a little bit today with what exactly I'm doing. Just like every day. I'm really struggling with the flame element. To me, it just doesn't, I can't get something that looks awesome, like that actually looks to my eye realistic. And of course I don't need to go too crazy here because again there are going to be elements that just don't look that realistic anyway, but we're trying to still match up the level of quality between the visual effects and the practical effects. There needs to be that balance. It can't be pretty good practical effects or cheesy practical effects and then super duper unrealistic visual effects. There needs to be a bit of a blend. So I'm trying something different. So I got thinking yesterday or last night, because whilst I'm getting okay at tracking the movement for the Candleman's left and right wrist and head, a huge issue I'm having right now is how accurate the flame looks on his head. I'm really struggling getting a natural kind of... And then I got thinking last night, well, I recorded Shay against this green screen. Why not just put some black up and shoot some flame in front of a camera and use that? Because it's real flame, it's real candlelight. The assets I've got are either too kind of torchy or too fake. They're just fake flame, and so I think this might be the solution. Crazy that I'm still experimenting with the solution. I don't know. So for possibly an expensive R&D session, it might just be work best and I just film my own flames. Yep, I should have thought about that earlier. You're right. I know what you're thinking. You're right. But let's give it a go, see how it looks, see if we can get a realistic flame for our film. Well, I think that is actually going to work for us, guys. The candle flame is now matching quite well with the other candle flames that are actually in the shot because they were in the location. And that was the main thing. I was a little bit afraid that wouldn't sell as effectively as I'd want it to for you. But it's pretty good. Check it out, in fact. Check it out. Oh, is that a real or fake candle flame? Who knows? Missing one there. And then, oh, there's a candle flame on his head. Oh, there's a candle flame on his head. Not bad. Not half bad. So I'm feeling positive. It's going to take a lot more time. I've just got to keep chipping away, but I think after a pretty heavy weekend working on this, I think we've definitely moved in the right direction. Oh, my program's just crashed again. Well, on that note, I'll catch you in the next video, hoping to bring you a little bit more insight into how the edit process goes for our Beauty Lady and Beast face. So I'll catch you guys in the next vid.